Hello and welcome to NIME's 3 days weather forecast. This should be our last presentation for the month of July, and as we gear up for the month of August, we expect more exciting weather activities around the country, as August here marks the peak of rains across most northern cities of the country. But as at Sunday today, we see quite some bits of clouds over part of the northeast and the central to part of the south of the country. But most of these clouds are not really giving any weather activities, as they are only giving just barely cloudy conditions with some slight chances of light rains over some parts of the south and some few areas around the central cities. We expect this to set a tone for our weather activities later today, as most areas in the northern part of the country are likely to be quite stable in mostly cloudy conditions, but there are chances of some thunderstorms over part of Kaduna and Plateau, and also part of the northwest of Kebbi. We also expect some light rains over part of the southeast coastal areas of Calabar, Uyo, Eket, Port Harcourt, and some part of Yenagoa, while we can't also exclude areas around Taraba, where we are likely to see some thunderstorms before the end of Sunday. We expect temperatures to be quite cool over most parts of the country, as temperature across the north is not expected to exceed 35 degrees Celsius, as we can see over part of Guzo and part of Sokoto and also part of Jigawa. We expect Maiduguri to report a high of about 33 degrees Celsius. Around the central cities, temperatures around Abuja and environs are not likely to exceed 31 degrees Celsius, while areas around the south will also have temperature from the southeast to the southwest ranging within 30 to 32 degrees Celsius. We welcome Monday with some exciting weather activities expected over some part of the northeast of Maiduguri and Yobe into some parts of Yola and also some parts of Taraba. We also expect some thunderstorms, most likely in the afternoon hours, over some parts of the northwest of Sokoto and some parts of Kaduna, some part of the FCT and some part of Niger as well. We expect quite some level of stability over the southwest, as no significant rainfall is expected over there. Most cases, we should have some parts of these areas report some slight rains, which are not likely to be heavy. We expect some rain showers as well over part of northern Cross River into the coastal areas of Port Harcourt. We expect temperatures to be quite stable across the north of the country, as most places will still maintain a temperature of 32, 33, and some 36, as we can see over Yobe. We will expect the FCT to still maintain a temperature of 31 degrees Celsius all day, while parts of Plateau are likely to report a low and a high of about 17 to 27 respectively. We expect the nighttime temperatures over the southwestern areas to also range within 20 and 24 degrees Celsius, while the daytime high are expected not to exceed 31 degrees Celsius. Areas around the southeast coast will have temperature around 31 to 33 degrees Celsius. We expect Tuesday to also give us some ample weather activities significantly over parts of the north of the country, from part of Maiduguri into part of Jigawa and some parts of Kano as well. We also expect some light thunderstorms over part of Adedamola and part of Plateau and also part of Kaduna, and some chances are also quite harmful over part of Abuja and the southeast inland and the coastal areas as well, are also likely to report some activities of rainfall before the end of Tuesday. We expect temperatures over the northeast to still maintain a value of 35 degrees Celsius over Maiduguri, while we expect part of Katsina to report a temperature of 33 degrees Celsius. Kaduna and the FCT are likely to have a temperature varying within 30 to 32 degrees Celsius, while most southwestern cities are likely to report a daytime high of 30 degrees Celsius and a nighttime high of about 24 degrees Celsius. We expect areas around the southeast coast to also have temperature varying around 32 to 33 degrees Celsius. And that's where we'll leave you for this episode of our 3 days weather forecast. I'm Olubi Adedamola, and see you in August.